There we are. Right, people. Right. I need help. What do I need help with? I'll tell you what. This. I'll tell you what. This. That's right. Oh, it's not there yet. Fucking hell. Hang on. This. So this, yeah, is what I need help with. So, and across there it says Propulsion Trade Toolkit Harrier. This is a toolbox you may have seen in my other videos for a Harrier jump jet. Now, drawback is it's fucking empty, right? It's empty, but it opens up like this. Got a bit there, bit down the bottom. Wait for it. Bit in the middle, behind a lovely metal sheet. It's all lined, but, and this is top quality lining, but I haven't got anything that fits in this lining. Oh, and the bonus, of course, another bit there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and a 4th section. Now, I worked it out. When this side is closed, it is enough to get a cordless drill in. So I can got a cordless drill in there, and it still shuts. If I dig out all the foam bits, but then I dig out all the foam bits, it's going to look a bit kickedy wickedy in it, and so I can remove these, yeah, inserts. A little bit of trouble. Hang on. Remove them, and it's lined. Yeah. So I can take that out, and I can put a new one in. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right. It's going to be my tool case for when I go and do jobs somewhere, wherever. If I get another boat, I want to be able to take this with me. Whatever. Yeah. If I want to go and do a job for someone, take this. I know everything's in there. So this side is basically going to be Makita stuff. The drill, possibly the jigsaw, possibly, if I can get it to fit, right? So drill and jigsaw in one case, excellent. Down the bottom here, can you see this ready? There's another section, yeah? That looks a bit like sockets and torches. Thank you for your suggestion. It looks a bit like sockets and torches. These are 2 inches deep, but this is another inch and a bit, so that's how I can get a drill and a jigsaw in there. That's 2.5 inches deep. That is 2 inches deep. Can't have anything sticking out past that. It's got to be flush because of the metal. And the same with this. This is 2 inches deep, but it must sit flush because of this metal. Alright, so what I want from you, because whoa, there's a lot of knowledgeable people out there, right? I want a list of every single item you think I should put in this toolbox. Alright, it's roughly 2 foot across by every section's at least a foot and a little bit, alright? Apart from the bottom one, which is 8 inches. 8 inches by 2 foot. Yeah. So obviously a torch, obviously what I've said, some adjustable spanners, a torch. But now give me more. Give me more of them everyday carry items that should be in a toolbox, please. Alright, I want to do this once. And I want to get it right. And obviously I'm never going to hold it up like that. Things ain't going to fall out. But that might want a catch on that, mightn't it? That goes round there like that. Sorted. Right. Let's turn it around that way. Can you see that better now? Right. So I'm teaming up with someone. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm teaming up with a company called Shadow Foam. And what I'm going to do is I am going to redo the inside of this toolbox. Alright. And don't call me Flitz on this, alright? Because what I'm doing, I'm going to get a code from them for you and a link. If you follow the link, you'll get 10% off. I'll get an affiliate payment, but what I'm going to do with my affiliate payment, after the expenses of this has come out of the affiliate payment, it's going to the cancer charity, alright? I'll try and get another 100 quid in the cancer charity. Hopefully, with affiliate sales from this. So I think I've done this quickly using the top quality foam, 2 inches thick. I think it's around 40 quid to do, because don't forget this has got 4 layers. So normally in a big toolbox you didn't even be looking at this size, would you? So you're looking at about 8 to 10 to 12 pound a layer. I'm going to do some smaller toolboxes, I think, in it. But I have to pay for the foam. All right, they're going to send me like a gift box, yeah, with some stuff in it. But I have to pay for the foam I'm going to put in this. So I'm not getting nothing for free. I ain't going to polish the shit out of it for free, am I? I'm not going to go on and on and on and on and on at you about, oh, why don't you put your vice in some foam? Why don't you put your fucking crowbar in some foam? I ain't going to do none of that. This is a toolbox and it needs foaming, right? It's always needed doing since I've had it. I've never put anything in it because I can't fit nothing in the slots, so it makes sense. I'm going to use a high quality foam because I only want to do it once. So you're going to watch me. Don't go for awkward shaped things because you're going to watch me cut out the awkward shaped things, because that's not fair, is it? Yeah? Oh, why don't you put some G-clamps in there, Jim? Yeah, because they're lovely. I tell you what, why don't you put one of them pipe cutters in there? Because there's not much there to fucking cut round. No. So, what I'm going to do is, I'll put the link underneath, but the code that goes in the discount box, I don't know how it works really. I've got to read it more. So I put a code to send a link over so you can go and look at the shadow foam stuff, alright? And we'll go from there, shall we? Yeah. As you know, I don't do the old sponsorship stuff. Yeah. So it's not sponsored. I'm paying for the foam that goes in this. Yeah. I think I even get less of a discount than you, because you'll get 10% using my link, and I can't use my own link. It's weird. It's a money-making scheme. Well, yeah, you're backwards. Right. So this will weigh about 40 kilos. I'm guesstimated when it's full. It's quite a lot on it. But it's everything in one go. Pick it up, you know you got the lot. Stanley knife, bit of electrical tape. I suppose it's so fucking big and I've got so many. I could get a mini bench vise in there. Like the old, like the Comet. I mean, that would go in piece of piss, wouldn't it, That would fit in there, in its own little thing. Lovely, snugly. I might have to do that. I might be the only fucker that's got a vice in their toolbox. So that's coming in the future. When their gift box turns up, I'll have a look through it. Then I'll order the stuff that I need for this. It's next day delivery, so I'm going to be knocking the video out. Do you know what I mean? So here we are. It's only a small little toolbox, isn't it? And I mean, that'll be the most expensive thing I ever have to stuff. And then I'm going to do a cantilever as well for different things, like a few more sockets and stuff like that. So that's that. Right. Paint's arrived. I put the knife somewhere. If I had a toolbox that was lined, I'd know the knife was in there, wouldn't I? There's the knife. Obviously, in this case, I never leave a toolbox in a car or anything overnight. Yeah, and you've got to be fucking strong and pick this up and run off with it when I put it down. So I don't mind if I put my Defiance in there and have all my good gear in there. If it's showing off in it when you turn up at the customer's house. Anyway, you know what this is, don't you? This is that busted up paint box. Wankers. So a couple of you said, I mean, I've done a paint opening before and no one was interested. So a couple of you said, oh, let's see what you got. So what I've got is a grey primer by Highcoat. That's like a middle of the range, decent grey primer. And then I've got this grey. That is about the grey I wanted looking at it. That's a grey gloss. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do in the grey gloss. Someone suggested it in the comments. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that in grey gloss with red writing. What do you think? Right. So that's that. Then someone said, believe it was David Coates. I'm sorry, David, if it's not. So many suggestions. To do one of these... do one of these handy vices in a clear coat, and I like that idea. All right, okay. So that is me clear lacquer. Then I got a black because I'm always running out of black because I use black for a lot. Got a red because obviously I use a lot of red. And I got another blue for the old records because I use a lot of blue. Yeah. Then someone said, how about British Racing Green? So I got one of them as well. John Fix, this I believe is the colour you did your clamp in. And I tried to get close to it. I tried to find close and I couldn't find close. So I couldn't get close. So I originally bought, what I done that little record vice in the other day, I bought the Reseda Green and done this clamp in it because I liked, I think you done a clamp as well, John. I did like the green and I've loved the Reseda Green ever since. But now I found this, I do believe you told me it was Rustic Rosemary, and I found Rustic Rosemary. I also fancy an orange. I really fancy a bright orange on a vice. Orange and gold. And there's another primer. I like to keep a few primers in. If I buy the same brand, I normally run out of cans at the same time because I thought that one was full. And there is a nice blue. This is called Beautiful Blue. And I've seen some 60s tools and 70s tools done in this colour. So I thought I'd go for that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 normal cans-ish. 9, 10. These are £9 a can, these two. That's £18 for that, right? £18 for that, and the rest was 26. So all those were 26, and they were 18. So in American money, that's about $22 for that, and $32 for that. So, you know, that's you get a lot more normal paint than you do with the hard hat. But the hard hat has got great coverage, and it's a tough old paint. Okay, so I think I've covered. The only one person I didn't cover was Brian Gardner, who said do one in yellow. And Brian, I was sure I ordered a yellow. I really was. I do have a little 200ml can of yellow, so oh, there we are. There's a record 00. Can't get no smaller than that. Yellow. If I'd done that in yellow, what colour would I do the writing? You imagine that there, but there is a yellow gloss, and I haven't used it, so I would have to undercoat that first. Maybe put some primer filler on because that's a bit yellowy. Because this yellow's the worst, one of the worst colours to spray. So if I did do that in yellow, does anyone think that's a good idea to do that in yellow? If I did do it in yellow, give me a suggestion for the letters. Yeah, I've got nearly every colour, so purple. So that's about it. Is there anything you want to talk about? If there's anything you want to talk about, put it in the comments and I'll talk about it. I don't mind. I'll talk about anything. What I used to do, what I do now. Oh yeah, just for the tools. Do we like the paint opening? Do we like the everything opening? Any old tools? Do we here just for the vices? Are you only a vice person? How many of you only like vices? I mean, if I had to pick a tool, I'd say a vice was my favourite. Especially the record 74s. Definitely. I like seeing the other things like the triple-headed record. Gone off imps a bit, to tell you the truth. Not too keen on the old imps anymore. I think it's because they're small, niggly, complicated, and it's hard to get the paint off. I can't remember if I showed you the rare vice. Did I show you this, people? Did I show you that? That came. I really can't remember. I haven't done a single thing to this. Oh, I might have cleaned the jaws looking at them. Oh, I might have oiled it. But did I show you that? That's one of the hardest to find vices ever, especially as apparently this company don't make vices. And you can see there, that is a Barco record, right? So that's a Barco vice. I think it's probably just a record, is it a 75, the little one? Rebadged. But there we are. So that's very hard to find, a Barco vice. Another thing that's hard to find is a Barco record tool catalogue. Because, I might have said this, I don't fucking know. They only went from 1982 to 1986, I believe. It's only about 4 years. Barco and Record were actually a company. And then Record bought themselves back off Barco because they didn't like the way things were being run. So that has, in fact, it's got every single tool in there that they've done. It's got even right. No funny stories today. Sorry, Tony. You waited all this time for the joke at the end. Don't forget that lady. 2 cardigans. But definitely go and have a look at these lads, even if you don't buy nothing. Go over and have a look because it's interesting what they've got there. Also, they do. I shouldn't go on like this, should I? Because I need a chunk. They do refits for your boxes. So if you've got a Makita toolbox and all that stupid sponge has gone all shit, they will give you the one that fits the box. Perfect. Right, and then all you've got to do is cut it out with the scalpel. And if you use my link, apparently, according to their email, you can get a free sample kit. It's normally £5, but you get it free if you go on there. All right. So use my link, go over and get the free sample. That way you'll get a free scalpel and some other free stuff from them. Yeah. So yeah, it's all worth a look, isn't it? Worth a look. Anyone that's still watching, over your pop, free stuff is free stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Excellent. So I put the name there. Ready? But the link's underneath. All right, the link is underneath, and then you get 10% off, I think, as well. You get a discount. Can't remember how much. All right, you get a discount if you use my link, and you get a freebie package of something. I don't know. Just click it and go and look. Eh? Yeah. Excellent. Right. Well, that's that bit done. Yeah, so now in every video, I'll be getting a lump of shadow foam out, yeah. Be putting something on it, cutting around it and going, buy this, buy this, buy this. I'll get 20 pence if you buy this. No, I'm joking. Won't be me. That'll be Chunk doing that. I'm funny, ain't I? In a funny way. Well, that's it. I've told you that's it 7, 8 times now, and you're still here. Go on. Go have your dinner in England, lunch, Sunday dinner. What do you call it? Do you call it lunch or do you call it dinner? My wife argues with me and she says it's lunch during the day and dinner at night. I said, whoa, hang on. Because when I was at school, I used to have school dinners at lunchtime. So it's dinners. But she won't have it. Because she comes from halfway round. She comes from where the equator is. So they talk different as well. Don't forget, give me your list of tools. And also tell me, is this the freaking coolest toolbox in the world? Or do you know of a cooler one? I don't think many people, unless you're a deep sea diver and your toolbox is waterproof, I don't think you've got a cooler toolbox than this. And if you're quick, right, go over to Shadow Foam, have a look, because they've got 8 different colours. It's black on the surface for a couple of mil, and then underneath they do different colours. So what colour lining should I have on the toolbox? Go over the Shadow Foam, have a look, then you'll see what I mean. All right, use the link. Excellent. So the next video I make could be a Vice one, or it could be the Shadow Foam gift box arrival. I don't know. And if you'd like to see any different videos, tell me what you'd like to see. And you know what tools I've had come through as well if you've been watching me for a couple of years. And if I haven't got round to restoring that tool that you've seen delivered, tell me and I'll give it a go. If you've not been watching long, there's about 600 videos going back. There's deliveries, there's restorations. Some of them are in playlists, some of them ain't. There's Vice playlists. I don't think the deliveries have got a playlist. The hauls have got a playlist where the tool hauls have come in. But yeah, there is loads of deliveries. And there's some jokes in there as well. I can't wait for the car boots. Car boots are starting soon. I'm going to see you at a car boot this year, Nash. Although I don't know, you don't watch the video, do you, no more? Because I swear. Alright. Right, I'm going to say, have a good Sunday. Enjoy your breakfast if you're in America and your coffee. Bye for now. Leave me what? Put in there. Right. Check out Shadow Phone. Have I said that? Check out Shadow Phone. I don't want to go on, but check out Shadow Phone. Links down below. Bye.